37 years old and a mother of two, the story you are about to see is of Lieutenant Swati Mahadik, an incredibly determined woman who is now an Indian Army officer. Lieutenant Mahadik, who was commissioned into the Army at the Officers Training Academy in Chennai earlier today, is the wife of Colonel Santosh Mahadik, a para-commando and commanding officer who was killed fighting terrorists in Kashmir in 2015. Determined to don the uniform her husband so proudly wore, Swati cleared the exams and went through the incredibly rigorous training that all the cadets need to clear before being commissioned. When Swati Mahadik, now Lieutenant Mahadik, was commissioned into the Army today, her life had turned a full circle. In November 2015, this is what happened to her. Her husband, Colonel Santosh Mahadik, a para-commando who insisted on leading from the front, took a bullet in the chest in an encounter with terrorists in Kupwara. Santosh Mahadik had been the son of a milkman in Maharashtra. He dreamed about becoming an army officer. Today, 2 years after his death, his wife Swati, who's 37 years old, a mother of two children, dons the same olive green uniform.
I love my husband, and to be with him, I wore this uniform. To fulfill his dream, I wore this uniform.
Though the government tweaked its age regulations to give her a chance to apply, Swati went through the grind as all other cadets, clearing exams and clearing the grueling physical training regimen to qualify to wear the olive green uniform of the Army. After being selected by the Services Selection Board, she joined the Officers Training Academy for an 11-month training stint. For her determination to be a part of the force that meant so much to her husband, and her strength in physically going through the intense training that transforms a cadet into an officer at the age of 37, Lieutenant Swati Mahadik is a true inspiration. Vishnu Shom for NDTV. Today must be a dream come true for you. You are now wearing that olive green uniform. What does it feel like?
My husband wanted to wear Indian Army uniform since his childhood.
Okay.
I always loved to be a teacher by profession. I love to work with the kids. I love to play with the kids. I'm happy with my pre-primary and primary kids. But yes, simultaneously, I love my husband, and to be with him, I wore this uniform. To fulfill his dream, I wore this uniform.
But tell me, what was the reaction of your two children? They've seen their dad in uniform, and now they've got their mom in uniform too. So what does this day mean for them? How old are they?
My daughter is right now 12 years and my son is 7 years. Last 1 year they are staying away from me. We are just meeting in midterm break. So they are very, very happy. And not because they are seeing me in uniform. They might not be knowing what is the meaning of this uniform.
Yep.
They might not be knowing the concept of wearing this uniform. My son is so very small. But for him, I am with them after so long. That is happiness and pleasure for them. For my daughter also the same.
Would you want your
I
children?
will be with them.
Would you want your children to join the army as well?
If they wish, I will not force. The way Santosh has never forced me to do anything. He has never, he has given me all the freedom, whether I want to do job or not, whether which job I should pursue or what I have to do regarding anything. He has never forced me for anything. The same way I will also not force my kids to do anything.
Tell me, Swati, he's been such a tremendous inspiration. But he was a combatant. He was a soldier. He went into battle with a gun in his hand. Do you believe that that into the future, women in the Indian Army should also be given the option of being combatants? Would you like to have been a combatant?
Why not? I believe that when you are having that post, we should not see whether it is a male or a female. Like I have two DSS, Major Girija Loharikar and Major Sandeep Rawat. I have never differentiated. For me, both are majors. Their role is same for me. I've never differentiated between one is male and other is female. So this is the same way. When the role is given to you, bullet never sees, rifle doesn't say whether this the trigger is who is been pressed by. If you are capable of pressing it, you should.
What was the toughest part of your physical training? What was the toughest part?
There was one toughest part in my training was 10-meter jump in a swimming pool, which I was really very scared. Initially, I refused to jump, even though I know swimming. My ustad, sahab looks, everybody told me, you just jump up. Even if you sink, you sit inside the swimming pool, we will take you off. But just jump. That you need to do. But I was so scared of doing that, and my all course mates were motivating me. My dear said, if you will not jump, your course mates will have it from me.
Well, Lieutenant Mahadik, you've got a huge career ahead of you in the Indian Army, and congratulations for going through all of this and for realizing your dream. Thank you very much indeed.